Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for always checking out my updates. I am so grateful for that. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Guess what? Adi asked Devi to leave the house and Masa asked him to marry Kesar. Kesar, oh my God. You need to watch till the end to find out how it happened. Let's go. Devi says, Adi, please, listen, how can you say that? He says, enough. I trusted you and you cheated on me. He shoves and says, stay away from me. She says, please, it's not right. He says, you fool me all the time. I now know why you did all this. You wanted to run from here. My family kept telling me about you, but I chose to trust you. I love you and did everything for you. I stood in front of my mom for you. Devi says, please listen. He says, I won't listen at all. You don't deserve to be in this house. Devi says, it's our wedding today. He says, I will never marry you. He shoves her. She falls on Virat. Adi says, people like you are called characterless. Devi says, enough. Listen to me now. Hera says, shut up. She says, you shut up. Devi says, I did everything for you and this is how you are returning me. I won't apologize because you have stooped so low. You put so much allegations on me. What can I expect from an ill-mannered man like you? He says, you belong outside this house. He shoves her and shuts the door. Devi and Adi both sit crying on each side of the gate. Devi cries and recalls her moments with Adi. She says, how can you forget our moments? Devi recalls when he danced with her. Virat comes to Devi and says, I am sorry. I shouldn't have come here. It all happened because of me. Devi says, it's not your mistake. It's not his either. His mom did this. She has always been doing things like this. It was all Masa's game. Virat says, but he loves you and he should trust you. Virat says, should I talk to him? She says, no, I have to fight this. Masa comes to Adi and says, don't cry like this, please. She says, I am sorry, this is all my mistake. I shouldn't have got you married to her. Adi says, I am sorry, we are better than these city people. I am sorry, now see how I forget her. She will pay for this. Virat says, you should enter the house one way or the other. Devi sees some women. Devi says, these are dancers. I will go in with them. Devi comes in the house as a dancer. Bansuri says, who are you? She says, I am a dancer. Bansuri says, go to the hall then. Masa says to Adi, guests are coming. What will we do now? Masa says, you have to marry. Adi says, marry who? Masa says, marry Kesar. Devi listens. She is dazed. Adi says, how can I marry her? Masa says, people will talk about us if they return. Your dad's name will be ruined. People will appreciate you. It will be good for her coming child as well. This is your responsibility. Adi says, I can't do this. Don't ever say this again. He leaves. Devi says, I should talk to him. Adi comes to his room. He is angry. Adi recalls his moments with Devi. Devi comes in. Adi says, you? Why are you back? She says to laugh at your condition. I pity you. You are crying now. So bad. People are right. Men go mad in love. Remember the day you forced me to marry, and there is today when I broke up to avenge. You can't show your face to the society. I had fun with my friend, and then there is you alone and pathetic. I am happy with my friend. He throttles her and realizes he was dreaming all this. Adi is in his room. He laughs and cries. He breaks Devi's photo. He burns it. Devi is looking at it all. He burns everything related to her. Adi sits there crying. Devi is crying too. Masa comes and says, what are you doing? Why are you paining yourself for your characterless girl? She fooled you and ruined your life. Don't be mad for her. You deserve someone like Kesar. She respects everyone. Marry her, I am your mom. You have to prove to Devi that you are not upset and you can go ahead with your life. Show her that she lost. Marry Kesar. If she won, we will be lost forever. She called you uneducated and ill-mannered. Don't miss her like this. I am leaving. I will tell Kesar that Devi had made you weak. Adi says, stop. Tell Kesar I will marry her today. Devi is dazed. Adi says, I will forget that Devi forever. Masa says, thank you, I am very happy. Masa announces in the house, Devi is crying. Guests are wondering who will Adi marry. Devi comes to store and cries. Urmi says to Bansuri, go and talk to Masa about me. Masa comes and says, Adi will marry today, Kesar. Urmi is dazed. Masa says, celebrate everyone. Devi says, I am sure Kesar will never marry Adi. She can't do this to me. Adi is my husband and I will marry him. Adi says, I will show that Devi. I will make that child mine. Masa says to Kesar, I have prepared everything. I told you this will happen. Kesar says, I heard all that you said, but enough now. Devi says in heart, I knew Kesar. Kesar says, I was such an idiot. You always thought about me, but I could never see. You did all this for me and my child. Thank you. Devi is dazed. Kesar says, I can marry him. This is my right, and Devi was taking my right from me. I helped you in kicking her out. I gave him those sweets. Thanks for doing all this for me. Devi says, how can Kesar do this? Masa says, get ready for the wedding. Urmi breaks off in anger. Bansuri says, what happened? She says, I waited all my life to marry Adi. Kesar came and took him. Bansuri says, calm down. Urmi says, Hera says Kesar will marry Adi. Bansuri says, there is time left. She covers her face and says, when he picks this gungat, you will come out. But by then, he would have married you. I will do an emotional drama. Masa will have to accept you as his wife. Devi recalls her moment with Kesar. She says anyone can get selfish in this condition. Adi loves me and I love him. I can't let Kesar marry Adi. Adi will never make her happy. Masa is ruining 3 lives with this game. I can't give up like this. I will get my husband back. Everyone prepares for the wedding. Bansuri says to Devi, what are you doing here? She says, came to take water. Bansuri says, it's in coolers. She says, sorry. Bansuri says, go and prepare for dance. Devi dances. Masa says, my heart is so happy today. She gives money to poor people. Masa says, we will do puja first. Masa comes to Kesar and says, I am very happy today. See this locket. You will wear it. No more colorless clothes. Urmi comes in. Masa says, make her a bride. Make sure she looks pretty. Devi has installed a camera there. She's seeing everything. Urmi made Kesar faint and kidnaps her. Devi is dazed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.